Let's get this started. This is Don, Kingdom 362, playing on the GunMuse. And if you haven't visited RogersRaiders.com, you are missing out. Guys, get in the forum, get in action. If you have questions on the best ways to do these things, post them in our forums. All right, it's open. There's no hiddenness there. There's no paywalls to get involved with the forums. Those of you who click the join button below can go and ask me to get into the private forums to where people who spend a lot more money in the game want to trade tips in there. That's a way to get into that one. You got to buy your way into that forum. So what we're going to talk about in this video is our farm bird. Okay. You see, if you've seen the other two videos, first I did the assault, then I did the defense. Now we're going to do the farm bird. Okay, this is now critical for the gold event. The gold event went from a personalized event to where if you did well, oh well, to now you are collecting raid coins for your alliance to have a chance at IKE, Inter-Kingdom Kill event, okay? Since we're killing people we don't know, there's a lot more killing going on. Quite frankly, this was China's answer to how some kingdoms got peaceful, okay? And that was, well, we get to talk to each other every day, and therefore we're not going to kill each other every day. So when IKE comes along, you're killing people you don't know, and it becomes the kill game again. They get to sell you more troop speed-ups. They hopefully sell you more RSS. And, well, it is what it is, all right? It is the game. This is it's a war game type thinking. But this is where your farmers help your killers. And I've been saying, if you watch any of my live videos, or, God, guys, I got over 200 videos. And we are at something like 500,000 people have seen the videos right now. So I want to reiterate this again. The farmers, the people, quote unquote, playing Farm Bill, and that's meant to be a slight. It's like, I didn't say nothing negative. Yes, you did. They're not as good as you because they're not playing like you. And I get a little touchy about the slights. I get argued in my own kingdom about this, where I catch the slight comments. I'm superior because I'm playing a different game than you are. They're playing the war game. They're spending in the war game. Screw those farmers. Well, you got to have your farmers. Your farmers give you raid coins. The farmers make it possible for you to do what you're doing. And this is where we're going to teach you how to do this. All right. So, as part of the attack thing, we leveled up our cart. All right. Go watch the attack video, why we leveled our cart for the IKE event. All right. It's in this series, guys. YouTube should have put all these videos together and let you just select the next one or play the next one as a series. It may not have done that. I will make sure they're in proper order. So if you found this video in the middle, jump back to the 2 videos ago. Okay, start from the beginning. Watch them from start to finish. There's always some 5 seconds worth of nugget of things that you didn't know or you overlooked or, oh, God, I knew that, but I kept forgetting about it. So don't skip the content because my pattern of delivery is a little bit random. I don't plan this stuff out, guys. I just know what I'm going to do, and I know where I'm going to get to. And every once in a while I miss something, and I got to go back and do it somewhere else. So we're going to go to our assignabilities. We're going to go to our gathering tab. And this thing's naked. Okay. So, I'm going to tell you the dirty little secret to winning, to getting good scores in the gold event. All you people who look at silver's worth more. It's worth more points because it takes for frickin' ever to gather. All right. So, the way you get points on your silver is you instant gather it. That's where you burn your instant gather on the gather day, right? You set down on 5 level 7 silver mines, you hit the instant gather button, you collect those points. If you're not high enough for instant gather yet, okay, pay attention because what I'm about to tell you works. So I'm I'm going to jump over off topic of the airship because we are talking about gathering, and there's a combination. Your guards. Now, Constance, you don't have to have Constance with multiple stars on her. She's helpful for leveling your airship. Okay, so we're looking at this for two reasons. One, we're about to add components to our stuff. And she's going to reduce our guardians, which is where all the farm stuff is, by 6%. But she's also plus 25% gathering speed when you max her out. She is the best gathering card for that. So when you're building your account, leveling her up to 50 early doesn't hurt. Even if she's only 1 star or 2 star, she'll hit 2 star pretty easily. So you'll be able to add your components up. Now I want you to look over here. I got my blue card on. Now guys, I'm going to hit change. Okay. And I'm going to show you this guy. Plus 50% silver production. But down here, silver gathering speed plus 60%. And let's go over to my gear. I have my maxed out gather gear. All right. If you don't have your gather gear maxed out, you shouldn't even be touching a silver node. You should be working on your catacombs and making your catacombs produce silver. Your catacombs will produce more silver in a day than 3 to 5 days of gathering silver. Use your gathering for the other stuff that you don't want to spend in the catacombs, like your food. And use your food daily. Gather daily on your food. Okay? It's really the fastest way to grow the account up. So work in combination. Your gear, your guards, and don't forget your buff. And now, state buffs. You see I got my gathering speed on. We are in the gold IKE event right now, and I'm going to do a separate video on that because it needs to go in a different series. Okay, but we're talking about building up your airship. Now, and the reason I went through all that stuff on the airship thing is to explain the why I'm about to do what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go assign, I'm not going to go assign abilities. I am about to upgrade my food gathering to max. My blue card that I had on was a bonus to food gathering. Okay. All right. So that's maxed out. Plus we've got, you got your bonus to gathering over here. Another 35% there. And then I'm going to go down here, and I saved this one thing here. I'm going to enhance ability, Guardian. Did I already use it? I might have used it, guys. Nope, I didn't use it. I had another 5-star that I just built yesterday. So I'm going to put it on my food gathering. Okay. And if I'm gathering up to silver for, I'll put it on the silver. I'll move it around because it's a good idea on your airship, in your alliance mine. If you can go to the 5 stars. Remember, all these things add up together. This is going to be part of this thing. So, but the reason I'm doing that is the most points per hour on your airship. Okay, is still the food or the wood. Okay, no one ever needs wood. You always need food. So what we're going to do here, I think my marches were just coming back, and they were. We're going to go find. I'm going to find a full one. Okay, and I'm going to send my airship. Got my gather gear on. Double check my talent points here. Yes, okay. I've got my of course I got my talent points over here for food gathering, things like that. Stack your talent points. I forgot about the talent points. See, I forget things. I ramble on. You got to watch the whole video to find out all the nuggets. Okay. I know it's something simple like just throw some components at the thing, right? Okay, now, tell you what we're going to do with the rest of this gather, because we still have the beast video to do. And your beast video, on your beast abilities, you've got to get them all to 20. So if you're component limited, right, we don't care about the rest of our gathering other than what we're using our airship for. Okay, see all the stuff here? Doesn't matter. I got a March cap so that if I'm sending something to the Alliance Mine, I'm sending as many troops as I possibly can to the Alliance Mine, and then max out this ability to whatever you're using your airship for. The rest of these abilities don't matter, so don't burn your components there. I'm wrong. Guys, and I'm sorry that I'm wrong here. I need to max out this ability here. And that is the Resource Raider. They work in conjunction. And I don't think I did it before the airship showed up. Okay. And I'm out of components. So, that's going to hurt on our beast side. This is a problem you're going to run into trying to max things out. So, that was an hour and 13 minutes. I'm going to call back. And then we'll resend it with the new. That was a level 7 tile. So an hour and 13 minutes to get 400,000 resources. And then you've also got your other, your strategies. You can actually load gunpowder now. That reminds me while I'm waiting for that march. Territory, others, go to gates, and open. Get a key in. Go back there. Sorry for the delay. Okay, so you have to remember that your goal here is going to be to stop the swapping around of parts and components. All right. So you're going to need, the reason we're saving as much as we can on our farm side right now is because there are beast hunting components that we have to get at least to 20. We don't need to max those out, but we've got to get them to 20 to activate the stuff below them, the bonus percentages, so that we get our best kingdom threat score. All right, so I'm going to send that back. So you don't have to watch that. I should have done it on the way. I'll burn some gold, guys. Yeah, Uber farm. Okay, so, and 2 minutes went off of that. But 2 minutes is 2 minutes. So on the farm tab, that's your sacrifice area. And like I said, right now, now see, all my other marches, hate to do this on a film like this. All right, my other marches are going to be my guards and my gear. And I can't tell if this is my emulator going nuts or if the game wants me clicking on stuff. All right, so occupy. See, I'm not clicking on that box to change it. It's doing that on its own. So during a gold event, we're going to do, but unless you bought your air, That's not what I wanted to do. Tell you what. I'm not clicking. It's just doing that. So I will send another march there. And these marches are only gear guards, and any other buffs, like your gathering buff. Okay, so only your airship march matters. And like I said, now this becomes a choice on your airship build. So, this is where this is airship relevant. Now, I have the game open during the day in another window to randomly look at stuff as we do research and things. And so I see my airship march come back. The little flag pops up. So I can get away with once an hour setting my airship down on a new march during the gathering event. Since it doesn't matter but what the airship's on, we're going to set it on the food. And I'm going to go gather the food because I'm building troops. I use my expedition speed ups every day, and this is part of the strategy on the gathering tab. If you're building castles and things like that, then you're going to want silver, right? You see, I got 7 million silver that's just open. I got 600 million food that's open, or wood that's open. I'll burn that up in the next couple of days. We got our cart maxed out, so we don't have to send as many troops. Now, our cart's maxed now because of the gathering side. So we've used more components on, I'm trying to explain, on the Guardian side, we've used more components than we did previously. I got my food maxed. I got my cart maxed. That is and then I've got my assault stuff maxed, right? So I'm out of components on the Guardian side, and therefore I need to start buying more from the mines. So to catch up, I need to start buying more and more of this stuff. Because the next video is going to have to do with how to set up the Beast tab. See all those ones? Uh-oh. Okay. We don't want to have to spend 500,000 gold every Friday to attack the kingdom threat. We want these things to all be 20s. So that it activates all this stuff down there. And yes, guys that are watching, the patch just got released today, and I already have one of the new R6 parts. The lucky drop from the honor event is all that was. So I want you guys to pay attention to your need. I can't predict what your account's going to look like. Thousands and thousands of people see this stuff. The views that are down at the bottom that tells you how many people viewed it, not even relevant, because when you share it on Facebook, those views don't count. But we see the statistics come back. And so we know that the average viewer video of 1,000 views somewhere hits closer to 90,000 once it's shared on Facebook and Twitter and places like that YouTube doesn't consider validated traffic. Okay, so if you're not browsing around on YouTube, it's not valid views. And I get it, and you should get it too. It's to prevent people from trying to cheat the numbers up. So it doesn't do anybody any good to use cheaters programs because they're never going to show the other visitors. But we hit 1,000 views and stuff like this pretty quickly. Now, like I said, you're going to have to make choices here now, unless you've got gobs and gobs of money and spend a fortune on it. But to save gold. I think I remember the last time I set this up at max, I was somewhere around 51, 52 minutes on a level 7 tile. So I'm having to make choices now, and I don't have my 5th star on my resource, and I don't have my resource gathered maxed out, as you can see. So I will work towards that so that anytime I send my airship to gather, it's always maxed out. After the gold event, I will take off the food, and I'll go back to a silver combination, which requires less components in doing that. And I'll probably, it's like I said, until I get enough components, because this new gold event has changed the way we put our stuff together. All right, I'm sacrificing my gathering tab, and my beast tab is getting sacrificed to readjust for the 2 videos before the attack and the defense, and the nature of that. If you are not leaving the kingdom or you're bubbling during the event, you don't need to make these sacrifices. So don't do it. Just level these things out. But on the gathering tab, you don't need to get these to 20 to do what you need to do. You just need the one that you're focused on with your airship to be at max. So this is the tab that's going to make the most sacrifices. And then, see, like right now I got a 5-star on my cart. I could swap that 5-star over to the resource gathering for the event, and I should. Okay, that would, and I should also steal all the components. Well, we'll show you that. Let's do that. First, let's call that back. We're 1 hour, 10 minutes. And I will show you how to find your tile again. You know, somewhere in your new kingdom, somebody's probably complaining at you. So we're going to have to go to Enhance Abilities. We're going to reset. Oh, not that one. That one. Okay, we're going to reset that. And then we're going to go to Airship Abilities. And we're going to reset that. Now, that's going to allow us to upgrade the Resource Raider as high as it'll go. Look at there, I maxed it out. And I forgot to do this while I was over there. Enhance Abilities. We are going to go down to Resource Raider. Enhance that to 5-star. And I will put my 4-star back on this one. Now, hold on, I'm going to perform some movie magic. We've gone back to that tile. Little movie magic jump in there. You see right there with our airship, we're down to 59 minutes versus an hour and 13. We cut 20 minutes off of the gather speed by setting the airship up properly, moving the stars around. I knew we were under an hour with all the stuff. And guys, we don't have the gather strategy. Okay. Well, I've got the one. Oh, I got the one from the daily delivery. So that's 30% there. But we don't have the daily delivery privileges. And then we got Kingdom buffs, but we don't have any Alliance ones in there. So there's another 30% on Alliance. These percentages are on core values, they're not on main values, and that's why the math isn't linear. So I appreciate it very much. Guys, below are the comments. Make sure you comment if you got some strategy that I'm missing there to help other people out. There's a small community of these things. There are forums on RogersRaiders.com. Do not miss the forums on Rogers Raiders. As things change, That's the fastest place to get new information. You can subscribe to a topic via email. That way you get notified via email whether, on something that you're super interested in, no matter what it is. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much.